happened when the 49ers schedule ramped up a bit. Seattle certainly fit that bill, but they were leading and dominating until this play. Jimmy Garoppolo sacked by Jarran Reed. Jadeveon Clowney picks it up and takes it in. The Seahawks are on the board. His second defensive touchdown this season, and suddenly it's a 10-7 game. Seattle looked like they were about to take the lead going in, which was amazing given the way San Francisco had dominated for much of the half, but then DK Metcalf stripped by Jaquiski Tartt. An unbelievable play by Tartt. Confusing because he's out of bounds, grabbing onto the ball, but they took a look at it, they review it, and they say it's San Francisco's ball at the 2, and the Niners nurse that 3-point lead at the half. Halfway through the third, still 10-7. Garoppolo nearly sacked, just gets the ball away, goes through Kendrick Bourne's fingers. Quandre Diggs with a pick. New guy in town. San Francisco's second turnover of the game, ensuing Seattle drive. Russell Wilson, and he seems to exclusively pull rabbits from hats in moments like these. The master of the little flip throw in the red zone for the touchdown. Jacob Hollister, a one-handed catch, and Seattle now leads 14-10. That's the same score here in the third. Garoppolo hit by Clowney and stripped, recovered by Poona Ford. Clowney was an absolute wrecking ball throughout this game. Reminders of why, coming out of high school and at South Carolina, the #1 pick, why he was talked about so much. Chris Carson punches it in, 21 points off turnovers for Seattle. They take a 21-10 lead. Now in the fourth, still 21-10. Wilson under pressure. Ball. Initially we thought, why the O-lineman taken from Wilson? That's not what happened. The ball got popped out. Jermaine Ifedi was running with it. He gets hit by DeForest Buckner. They take it in. An insane sequence. In an insane game. As you see, ball's out. Ifedi's trying to run with it. Big 6'5", not really equipped for that. Not the skill set he possesses. 49ers go for 2. They convert. It's a 3-point game. About halfway through the fourth, on a 3rd and 8, the ball goes through the hands of the receiver. Nearly picked by Trey Flowers. 49ers avoid the turnover but get the tying field goal. Seahawks driving late, trying to take a lead. Josh Gordon, his first appearance with Seattle, makes a big grab. On 3rd and 1, Carson stopped short. Decision to make, do you go for it or do you let Jason Myers come out and kick it? He had a rough week last week against Tampa Bay. Missed a kick that would have won it in regulation. But here, from 46, it is true. Right down the middle of the fairway. That gives Seattle a 24-21 lead. 49ers. Garoppolo hasn't had much stress this season. Folks anxious to see how he perform in a 2-minute drill scenario. Nearly picked by KJ Wright, dropped. Then Bobby Wagner nearly squeezes it. Seattle lets 2 hit the ground that could have ended it. How about we drop it down to the very capable Tevin Coleman? That works out much better. They're into Seattle territory. Chase McLaughlin warming up. This guy's been with 4 different organizations since he came out of Illinois. Garoppolo, Deebo Samuel gets them closer. They've got time. Everybody gets in position. Don't need a false start and a runoff. Clock it. And let's see what the young man's got. He was signed this week. Dudes on the team undoubtedly don't know his name, and he blasts it right down the middle from 47 to tie this game, and it goes into overtime. In overtime. Wilson did it last week against Tampa Bay. Lead a touchdown drive to win it. A dime to Josh Gordon, who makes a really nice grab on 3rd and 3. And Wilson, this is where he's absolutely at his most dangerous. Gets away, but they called in the grass. Official blew the play dead. Stanford Steve?
Oh, joke.
Well, I mean, especially
moving the whole time.
Understood. Especially with that guy, that San Francisco defense delivering throughout this evening. Next play is 3rd and 16. Wilson looking. They always seem to have someone catch a pass, and you go, wait, who's that guy? This is Malik Turner. Lockett's on the bench with a lower leg injury. Turner, out of Illinois. breaking some tackles there in field goal range. Another look at this one. Wilson started to say peerless. Aaron Rodgers is awfully good in those situations, but Wilson seems to do it more than anybody.
Unfazed.
2nd and 5, I said he exclusively pulls rabbits out of hats down here. In this situation, no. He's picked by Dre Greenlaw into the injured Quan Alexander, and at this point, I wondered if there was anybody back there or if it was going to be a pick 6. He's knocked out of bounds. A look at this one. Once again, Wilson was looking for Hollister who had the earlier touchdown. Meanwhile, Kittle's going crazy, couldn't go tonight. They showed him constantly, and he is a ball of energy on and off the field. Garoppolo, big 3rd and 7. Raheem Mostert, does he get to the line? Yes, here's a great look at it. If you're wondering about the spot, they got it absolutely right. And now McLaughlin, who had drilled a 47-yarder a little bit earlier, will be called on again after 3rd and 2. Initially, one official had him making the first down, the other had him short. They took a look, and he's short. Mostert comes up just shy, but again, McLaughlin had made the 47-yarder, and it was absolutely pure, but this is a duck hook. Never had a shot to win the game. So that gives Wilson one more chance. And on the short list of dudes you don't want to give one more chance, he's high on that list. 3rd and 2. Flips it up. Incomplete to Metcalf. I wondered if Carroll would go for it. He did not. They decide to punt. That gives the ball back to Garoppolo. Couple of incompletions. And now Garoppolo takes a shot. Only 1:40 on the clock. And this looks like maybe Debo's got a step. But Shaquem Griffin makes a gorgeous play to lay out and knock it away, which means Seattle and Wilson get one more chance. Wilson, 3rd and 3. Forget it. A magician gets out of the pocket, slides down safely. They're getting closer to give Jason Myers one more chance to win this and give San Francisco its first loss of the year. He made the first, the timeout was called, and he just slides the ball inside the right upright as Myers. And Seattle goes on the road, and in a wild and bizarre game, 27-24, you look at the score and you figure that's the score that, yeah, sure, it seems like a pedestrian score. As you